In this divorce discussion, I invited Daniel Gold, a family law specialist and partner at the very reputable law firm TLD Law. Daniel is a very experienced litigator and is listed on both the Southern California Super Lawyers list and the top 100 family lawyers in Southern California. Daniel heads up the family law division at TLD Law. TLD Law has offices in Irvine, Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, and Downey. In this divorce discussion, I asked Dan to describe in his words the couple dynamic that is best suited for hiring the traditional litigation style attorney. What might you think about the types of couple dynamics that for sure should not even walk in the door or think about mediation or collaborative type divorces?
I think when you have a dynamic of one spouse who may control the emotional tenor of the relationship, control the fountain of information, if you will, in financial, and wants to have it their way or the highway. When you have one person like that, and the other person who acquiesces or just tries to go along to get along, that's problematic for mediation, because I think the person who's in I'll call them the weaker spot. That's not pejorative. It's just to give you some sense of who I'm talking about. The person who comes in and wants to acquiesce is looking for the mediator to help them make a decision. And the reality is that's not the mediator's job. The mediator is not a judge. They're not an arbitrator. They're not a lawyer who's representing both parties. Their goal, their advocacy is for resolution of the case. And their job is to get beneath the surface and try to facilitate a communication for a settlement. But the facilitation of communication assumes at the very outset a level playing field. And I think there are dynamics in a couple going into this process that just are not a level playing field. And it's important to have someone in their corner, that person's corner, that person who acquiesces needs someone in their corner to sort of, I hate to use the term punch, but sort of punch back at the other party and really truly get them to understand and respect them in the process, because that's going to ultimately get that party a better result than if they walk in and just give in to whatever the other party says, to just get an agreement done, sort of get the stress and the pressure of the confrontation out. That's always the difficulty in mediation. There's the party that acquiesces is trying to shy away from conflict, and they're afraid of conflict. They're afraid that the result is going to be not in their favor because they have such little self-esteem that they feel like their position is so weak. So it's important for them to have separate counsel, even if they ultimately sit down at a settlement table, in my view.
I think Dan did a fabulous job of describing the couple dynamic that might be best suited for retaining the more traditional litigation style attorneys. I really want to thank Dan for coming today and speaking to us about this. For anybody interested in learning more about Daniel Gold or TLD Law, feel free to reach out to me and I will put you in contact with his offices.